Hello and welcome to Roguelike Dolls. We're playing The Binding of Isaac Repentant, and maybe we'll do some challenges today. Let's start with... Let's do Scatman. This is this is one of the new challenges that they added in, Repentance. We got some battery items. We got the poop. We have a lot of bombs. We have a new item which is called Scat Love. And the idea behind this challenge, I think, is that you can't shoot, but when you step on piles of poops, you spawn. Oh fuck. Spawn little oops, who are your friends. HP up, tears down. Perfect. You might think I'm sarcastic, but I'm serious. That's like the ideal pill for us. Our tears rate does nothing. So we're gonna have a great time in the basement here because we have like infinite poops in the basement. We're gonna potentially have a slightly less good time later on. Two of spades is pretty tight, doubles our keys. Alright, so these little poops have collision and they do protect us from enemies. I don't know how much health we have. Like, I really don't know which character we are, even. We might be Isaac, might be Blue Baby. Unclear. We'll figure it out on the next floor. I don't think this curse is permanent. No, we're not Blue Baby. I think we're Isaac. I think our little buddies follow us to some extent, but they're not apparently like seekers of our enemies. You wouldn't mind something like Buddy in a Box, which could give us, you know, some potential damage outside of our friends that we have. I'm gonna sneeze. Achoo. Alright. Why are we doing challenges? It's, well, one, it's fun. It's a video game that I like to play for fun. And then two, and the other big reason is you unlock stuff when you do challenges. So there's lots of stuff that we have to unlock that we just like don't have yet on the account that we've done hardly any of the challenges so far. I think we've had like one episode where we did challenges, but otherwise, you know. Alright, so in terms of other stuff we're probably looking for in the store, that's not a terrible item, and we'll say it's good enough. This will allow us to use our health in place of currency to spawn bombs. Or to spawn poops. Which, now that I'm looking at it logistically, it seems like we have E. coli, which is Turdy Touch. So almost any place where it would make sense to use this, we would already kind of have, you know, Turdy Touch. But we, the one thing that we can do without an enemy is we can... What? We get health from poops. This was the best item ever. Never mind. This challenge is super easy, because check this out. We get a half health back from every time we touch a poop. So we literally can spawn infinite poops. Now we just have to kind of go. And in fact, what we can do, need to take some damage from something, I think like this. I might be overestimating the amount of sense that this makes. Need to get back down to, there we go. Excellent. Don't touch that. All right. Now we're in here, we have a charge, and we can go like that, which gets us more health, and then we can just start spawning poops. But we do need to get over to him. Looks like his minions are not that much of a problem, but he is. Now it's potentially a source of infinite money, too. So if we're careful, we can just continually do this. Oh, is that what the chocolate bar does? We get health from poop? I've never known what the chocolate bar does. All right. So as long as we have the chocolate bar, we're kind of invincible. That's a really cool synergy that I just never knew about. Alright, so we got a free health. We're not going for boss rush or anything, and I think the fun thing about challenges is not necessarily to min-max them, but to really think about, you know, the strategy behind, you know, how to maximize the run or how to make it safe. So, you know, for the most part in challenges, I only want to do it once. Buck up's pretty sweet. We're still working on our collection of keys. However, we might double our keys in here on the account that we now want to use them. So we're gonna do that. What's our lowest stat? Speed? Excellent. Speed is really good. We did lose our guaranteed Devil Deal chance. However, like, I can't even imagine what we would want from the Devil Deal in the first place. Let's go. Oh, excuse me. I don't know if seeded runs are possible. I need to fix this Discord artifact. Alright, we did it. Can I touch this? Oh, I can. Sick. Alright. So we got more health. Touching that's hurting me. I don't even understand. Is this hurting me? Unclear. So one thing that we can do is take this for like a little bit, get some money out of it. And like max out our money. With the understanding that we're gonna get some health from the poops as well. That's pretty typical. Alright, so we're gonna go bloop. And all we're really looking for here is money. If we get some health, that will make the process sustainable. Excellent. I don't think we need to do this, but I do think it's kind of fun to, like, break the game in, like, a special way that you can only do in a challenge. Just give us money. I don't know how much money we really want, but we're not taking the poop with us because we really do need the candy, because that makes this sustainable. So I'm thinking we get a few more cents and then we keep going, but I'm having a good time. What kind of banter can I entertain you with and delight your sensibilities while I am working on I need a shitpost to distract you from my shitpost. It's like the, I need a vacation from this vacation, but of shit. Alright, help me think of a, like a pun for the title of this video, because it's gotta be like shittiest run ever, and then like, I guarantee that every other Isaac streamer and content producer probably had a similar caption when they got around to making the Scatman video. Do you remember the song that's the Scatman? That's like, on the Scatman. That's what's happening right now. I think this is like the most Scatman run ever. Yeah, so for viewers at home who want to beat this challenge easily, simply, you know, arguably the poop is better than the candy bar. Oh, and I'm such a fool. No, that's greedy. We don't really need it. My thought was, the poop does produce quite a few soul hearts and red hearts, so like, we could, within reason, just use the poop, right? Or just use the petrified poop and not the, it had to be done. Alright, the Joker we're not going to use on this floor. And here's why. We want... First Eye has no benefit, but no downside, because we don't charge. So I'll take it. Lucky crawl space. Ooh, alright. Probably not gonna get anything here unless it's like really good. We have gone to the I am error room by accident, but that's kind of fine. I would have liked this store. If this is a teleport pill, that's gonna be like ridiculously blessed. Alright. That's kind of disappointing. I would have liked to get to the store on that floor, but I guess that's not in the cards. Okay, we'll play this. There's very few things that would actually be useful, but, you know, we'll go with it. Hangman, Devil, alright. The sun just makes this a lot safer. We're gonna use the sun. We're gonna get our payout here for sure. All right, ideal. Give us some movement speed. All right, movement speed down, damage up. Emperor is neat. Hangman, Emperor. We're gonna use the Emperor to get to the boss. And then we're gonna use a bomb to kill our boss, but he's dead anyways. And then we're gonna say no to our devil deal. And we're gonna backtrack to that room we just in. And basically run into everyone on the way. So why not? Yera is neat. But I don't really know what Yera can get us yet, but maybe something. Moving on, we'll take this key. We're more or less invincible at this point. Like, I think this challenge is hard until you realize you can just run into enemies and kill them instantly. It's complicated when you realize you have no way to kill this guy. It's simple because we can just leave the room. This is like a whirlwind in theory crafting. We can't give up our bombs. They're too critical. Sorry, sir. All right, these guys are perfect for hitting. All right, so before we do that, we want our Joker card, and here's why. Well, goddamn, did we find our store yet? We're gonna go to our store, but Yera's really good, but I think the Joker is better. But we'll go to our store first, and here's why. We have lots of money, so that's obviously good. And what we're looking for is the ability to hold 2 items. Roll Fate. Oh my god, alright. So it's possible to soft lock this run, but I think if we do it right, we can get to our store. So we have a Hangman, and we're gonna use the Hangman to get to the store. But before we leave, we're gonna make sure we successfully create a bridge, or else we've soft locked our run. So we need to go Hangman, get this, and then we need to ensure this creates a bridge. Perfect. And now we're not soft locked. Isaac just minimized. I don't know what that was about. I think I got like a Chrome message that Judas's tongue is okay, but not what we're looking for. Alright. We keep on accidentally hurting ourselves. It's not the best choice. Store did not pan out, but that's fine. We're gonna blow these up. We're just looking for a heart, and then we're gonna like screw off of like this room. No reason to stick around, I think. We could take some damage and get into our boss trap room, I suppose. You know, why not? Why not take some damage and get into our boss trap room, I suppose? Because I'm, like, never gonna play this challenge again, so, like, I might as well kind of live it up, right? This guy is kind of ideal because he'll like kill himself super fast. So we'll pin. Perfect. And we're out of here. All right, and then on the next floor, we're going to very cleverly use our... All right, we're not going to go into that room because it sucks. Learned our lesson. What do we got? A hermit. It's neat, but not what we're looking for. We're looking for magic mush because we can pretty affordably. And when I say affordably, I mean health-wise is the resource that we're spending. There's no real point in doing this. I guess that's like almost as quick as, you know, having the petrified poop. I don't think that speeds. And then we're gonna use this Joker because get the Crown of Light, which is an okay item. Now we're just gonna like push our way through. We want to visit the store, but we don't really care about much else. And we also don't need to maintain our devil deal. Probably worth it to check out this chest. What do we got? Hierophant? Sure. Curse room's probably worth it. Sorry, little buddies. What do we got? High priest. So we'll use our world card right away. That will give us our store. Rotten Penny gives us flies when we pick up poop, which if we didn't already have the candy or the, you know, we have room damage bombs, which kind of, they're very important for getting us through, you know, stuff that we can't get through. Buck up, speed down, terrible. Alright, and then we're gonna go through here, and then we're gonna get to the boss room. Die. Alright. Not ideal. Not the worst. Bad trips, not great, but it doesn't hurt us too much. The world is better than High Priestess in the long term, but in the short term, we want High Priestess because we can use it to kill this boss. Perfect. We could take that, and it would be pretty funny. But we really don't want to get stuck without a way of generating poop. So, not gonna take it. I'm sorry. Gotta stick with the theme of the challenge. That's like the #1 way of getting in trouble in challenges is to ignore the theme. All right, so what do we got? We can use the moon right away. Kind of heading in that direction anyways. And if possible, like if there's a fire in here or something, we get into the boss trap room, but it's really not important to do that. We got some rainbow poops, that's exciting. We don't care about our angel deal at all on this floor, on the account that, like, this is the end of the challenge. We're only going to Mom. Library is a perfectly fine room. Many upstanding individuals love to read a book at their local library. Why not pick them up for like 1 second? Been on. Turned him into poop. Hearts is great. Nothing here is useful. You know, you're always hoping for like something that's gonna take your run to a sillier place, but you know, to be perfectly honest, we don't need that kind of thing. Alright, so now we can just generate poops. It's pretty unlikely that we die. Just because I think we're like health positive when we touch enemies. Alright, we did it. How many minutes was this? 25? You know what? Let's go for a double feature. We got Dirty Mind, which is a great item, and apparently it has amazing synergies. What's another good challenge? Feeling great after that one. Ooh, Jeez, let's do the tank. I'm just kind of, because the video's already gone on for a little bit, I'm kind of just looking for, you know, challenges where we have a really good shot of winning. I think the tank is one of the easier challenges. Did it? I can diagonal walk with the best of them. This is sweet. Love to get it, but we probably can't. The account that we don't have a donation machine in challenges. Which I think is a good thing because the store is... Oh, I forgot that we can't just run into enemies and be invincible. We have to use our tiers like, you know, some sort of peasant. Alright, so the wild card here is maybe we can get jumper cables, which gives us charge every 15 kills, if we get a quarter from one of these pots or enough money. We could also maybe find a crawl space. Probably not going to spend quite as much time on the tank challenge, just because I don't think it's as much fun as Scatman, which was very fun. Alright, so tank. You don't have item rooms, you start as Maggie, you have temperance, and you have 2 speed downs. Backpack's great. And the price is right. Empress will make the boss a lot faster, which is very good. God, I miss that poop. I miss that poop so much. There's a good chance this is the secret room. Alright, if not there, then we're looking for it here. But, you know, not quite enough money to make that item work, but we're absolutely into it. So one thing you can do with Stompy is kind of make your own little paths through the levels, and enemies will have to path around the rocks, but you still maintain high degrees of maneuverability. Alright, this could be cool. Telescopic lens gives us a big chance to get, and by big, I mean 9%, but we get a shot at it each floor, to get a planetarium. There's lots of planetarium items that would be fun, because I've only seen like 2 of them so far. You know what? We'll use Empress right away. Not because this boss fight's so dangerous or anything, but it's just, you know, your first boss fight is typically the slowest. Want to speed it up a little bit. Speed is a great stat for us on the account that both of the health items you start with are movement speed down, and then Maggie is just also naturally a very slow character. Yeah, this is amazing. We have Backpack, which we got for free on the previous floor, and now we have Guppy's Head, which spawns flies for us. So, your value, no complaints, amazing. We're looking for a crawl space. We're, you know, we're having a good time. I've been playing Bloodborne. I think I've recorded 4 parts, and like 3 of them are online. A couple of them are uploading currently. I'm still uploading and processing more Returnal vids. That game's really hard, and I'm not making very good progress in the game. But I unlocked, I think, a new room type that appears to be consistently spawning, which is like kind of like the Isaac equivalent of a boss trap room. Returnal, just for people who haven't watched any of that series, is a AAA roguelike on the PS5 platform. It is sci-fi themed. The premise is something like you crash land on a planet and you find your own corpse. This is all like in the second room of the game. This isn't really spoilers. I think it might also be in the trailer. I literally didn't beat the first boss, so I don't have any meaningful spoilers. Anyways, you find your own corpse, and then you keep on dying and respawning, and you can't leave the planet. Amazing. Incredible crawl space. 10 out of 10. Would crawl again. We didn't even lose that many hearts. Jacob Ladder creates electricity tiers. Yeah, this run's made as hell. Alright, and this is controversial. We do have like a trillion HP, right? But we're still not gonna take Devil Deals, and here's why, I think. Wait, why wouldn't we take Devil Deals? I had such like a genius brain reason to not take Devil Deals, but now I'm realizing it's like galaxy brained not to take Devil Deals on this challenge if you can. Like, there's absolutely no reason to not take a Devil Deal. that I could possibly think of. We have 1,000,000 health, and there's so many good items. So my galaxy brain reason was just that it's like a little bit off of, it's like off theme to take devil deals, but it's so economical to do so, and like we're probably gonna get health, and if we get damage, devil deals usually make it sweeter. So we're 2 out of 3 for conjoined. These aren't the greatest devil deals, but I'm not gonna like underestimate the value of these, and we have enough money, I think, to make backtracking to the store kind of worth it. And it would be even more worth it if we found the secret room. And then the other thing I don't know about planetarium spawn chance, and it's probably just not a thing. We might not even be able to get planetariums in challenges where item rooms don't spawn. So that's like an interesting question. All right. Nothing too great here. We will go here, though. Nothing too great here, either. But we do have a ton of health on this floor, so we might as well, like, eat this all the way down. Yeah, this is what I was hoping for. Blood Bag is a speed up and a health up, which is kind of ideal. We're not gonna futz around with those other guys. We got places to be, people to see, money to make, secret rooms to go into, magic mush to find in one of these. You know what? We gotta operate on the theory that, like, we literally can't get...
Tears down.
Tears down is not good. I'll level with you. But it's not the worst thing in the world. And I actually feel super vindicated in getting our buddies now. On the account that, you know, tears down is like a devastating blow to our DPS, but it does not affect our buddies. They have a constant rate of fire. Okay. We're going into the cursed room, first off. Get me out of here. All right. Fear Prophet. Yes. Speed is great. Range is great. Not worth it. Moving on. A bomb and a penny for no investment is 100% the correct price for such things. Amnesia is not ideal, but it's not a run ender. Plus, like, how often do you get amnesia anyways? Like, pretty often. Alright, we want our store, because a battery item would be really cool, like 9 volt or danger, or like, what's the one? I forget what it's called, but the one that gives you charge based on, like, damage you deal. 4.5 volt. That's very good. Alright. Kind of a jerk, as far as bosses go, but not the worst. He can be a little dangerous, especially when he starts his bullet hell pattern. So we would like a tears up more than anything, but, you know, anything's fine, really. Even HP. Range, not gonna blow my nose at. All right, so now we're gonna go and run and find, hopefully, the store. We might be back for you. We're gonna have to be back this way anyways, so we want to find our store. Which gives us a shot at, you know, BFF would be great. Mama Mega. Controversial, but the price is right. We lose out on an active item, but like we didn't use Yum Heart that much anyways. Compass is amazing. All right. And Mama Mega gets us a free floor, and the value of that is clearly about 15 cents. Wrong thing. All right. Here we go. In case we get a beggar or something in here, it's not unheard of. Alright, we got a secret room somewhere. We're gonna get quite a few flies. That's not good for us at all. It doesn't really do anything. Okay. You know what? That's sick. I don't even mind that it killed all our beggars. Sorry, beggars. We will do a full clear just because it's pretty quick to do when we got Mama Mega ticking. Right? Amnesia we don't actually want. We'll carry it around for a second though. Alright, we got our super secret room. That's wonderful. And because... you know, alright, we'll pop into this room quick. Well played. And you know what? We'll pop into this room as well. We have a 95% chance of a deal with the devil, which is interesting. I don't know why. Perfect. Damage up, controlled tears, range up. There's no chance of us going to the boss trap room. Like, we could hurt ourselves and get in there, but at this point, it's just like, why? It would take a long time and be marginally beneficial at best. You know what? We'll hold on to this for a second. And here's why. If we can get into a devil deal or, you know, we can use it in a devil deal to get a free devil deal item. So there's really no rush for us, I think. I mean, otherwise we could use it to get a free... you see, this kind of sucks. But we didn't have a great chance at a devil deal on this floor, so I kind of wanted to see if we could get, like, some treasure room item. We're just taking a quick stroll looking for, you know, possible secret room. Or, rather, crawl space. But we got no worries in this run. It's basically been made since we found Jacob's Ladder. Everything after that's been kind of... Alright, homing bombs kind of rule. Never mind. I'm sorry I besmirched you. You fuck extremely hard. I don't remember what this pill is. Shot speed up? Can't argue with that. Nun's Habit gets us charge whenever we get hit, so That should help quite a bit with our flies. We could generate a ton of flies. Hematemesis is not the perfect pill for us, but minimally consequential at this point. I really appreciate Hematemesis as a pill, though. I think there's lots of ways that it can be quite good. Like, you can use it to, what do we got? Hermit. Hermit's good enough. It will save us some time on the next floor. We could use death on this boss and then backtrack, but, you know, it's going to cost us a little bit of, like, time and money to do that. Alright, you gotta get out of here. Tears is still, like, the ideal. Would love to get tears. We got one of our peeps down. Working on number 2. Peep is not too bad in a room with this much space. It makes it a lot less likely to get hit by projectiles, a lot more safe to dodge the eyeballs. Yes, mother. Sweet. Sick. We didn't get a devil deal, that's fine. Okay, sackhead's good enough. We don't have any money though, so who cares? I don't know where the boss is. I didn't look. You know, we're probably on our way to the dice room when we're on our way to the boss. We have Curse the Blind, which... Or is it Curse the Unknown is the one that we have? It's the one where you don't have health vision. Kind of a tricky one, but we're not in like a precarious health situation, so less stressful. And we're not going to be doing any health plays anyways, so doubly less stressful. Use a couple bombs on Chubb to speed him up. There's a cool crash on like day 1 of Repentance where if you shot the super missile bombs into Chubb's mouth, the game hard crashes the desktop. And you know, I am not a person who minds finding crashes. I don't talk about it on the channel, like, almost at all, but I test software for a living. Non-technically, I'm a black box tester. You know, it means that you're, like... I don't want to take Tears down. It means that you don't understand what's going on behind the, like, in the code, necessarily. You're not a technical person. You just kind of... make sure the software is performing to, you know, recommendations. Versus, like, you know, somebody who's like a software developer has a different understanding. So we're trying to move to dodge, but as little as possible so that we can get the knife to hit her. Yeah, got her. Alright, and let's check out this devil deal, because I think it's fun. I always like to look at it. Krampus. Did you know that Krampus's last name is O'Malley? No, that's not. But I think that does have a nice, like, ring to it. In terms of, like, the flow of the like phonemes. I found pills, hermit. That's just gonna slow us down. All right, thank you so much for joining us. We unlocked the Ansys rune. Hit the like button, hit subscribe. Maybe we'll do a couple of challenges next time as well. Talk to you later. I love you. Goodbye.